Neumann has jumped into the studio headphones arena, and their first two offerings absolutely do not disappoint. So today we're going to look at the NDH20s and the NDH30s. I'm going to talk about the differences between the two sets of headphones, and we're also going to talk about the pros and cons of each set. So let's get into it. So Neumann put the NDH20s out in 2019, and I've had them for a couple of years, and I've had absolutely a great experience with these headphones. So one of the things I wanted to figure out when I got the NDH20s is, can I mix on them? So I started doing some mixes on them, and I found that they actually translated really well to other systems. So I started doing the bulk of my mixing and mastering on the NDH20s, and I actually prefer them over my Atom monitors for mixing and mastering. So there's so many great things about the NDH20s, and we're going to talk about the pros and cons in a second. And one of the reasons I actually prefer mixing on these over my Atoms is it seems like I can make decisions so much quicker, especially in the mid-range and in the high frequencies, and it's easy to balance things on these headphones. So I would say the two things that make these really great for mixing and mastering is you can really balance things easily and quickly because they have such great definition and detail, especially in the mid-range and in the high frequencies. The second reason why these are great for mixing is these will tell you right away if your mix is not exciting. And if you can make your mix sound exciting on these, it'll sound exciting on every system. So you might be asking yourself, if I'm so happy with these, why did I even bother getting the NDH30s? And I do have a good answer for that. So one of the things I discovered with the NDH20s after mixing with them for a while is the mids and highs translated amazing across systems. The excitement that I was getting in these translated amazing across systems. The one weakness I would say the NDH20s have is they're a little bit bass heavy. So I was finding that I was having to add more bass than I thought I actually needed according to what I was hearing to get the bass to sound right across other systems. So when the NDH30s came out this year, 2022, as of the recording of this video, I wondered if they had fixed the bass issue because traditionally open back designs handle bass better. So I bought these headphones and I'm happy to report after doing a few mixes that the bass translates absolutely fantastic with these headphones. So I've found that the NDH30s sound amazing in the mid-range and in the high frequencies and translates across systems really well, just like the 20s. But in my opinion, the bass on these, perfect. They nailed the bass. So now with the NDH30s, you have a pair of headphones that in my opinion is absolutely outstanding for mixing and mastering. So now let's talk about the pros and cons of each pair. So with the NDH20s, you have absolutely great build quality. These are made out of metal and every part of this headphone feels robust and high quality. So absolutely outstanding design on these. They're super comfortable. I've worn them for hours without any fatigue and they don't get warm like some headphones. Because of the closed back design, the 20s are great for tracking. I love recording vocals on these, and when I've given them to other artists, they've loved them as well. And the 20s are good for mixing and mastering. You just have to take into account that they're a little bit bass heavy. And overall, in my opinion, these headphones are a great value. There's just so much you get with these headphones. The cons of the NDH20 is a very short list. They're just slightly bass heavy, so you have to take that into consideration if you're using them for mixing and mastering. But some people might actually enjoy this, especially if you're using them a lot for casual listening. With the NDH30s, the build quality is also outstanding. You just feel like you're holding a high-end piece of gear when you hold these, and it's worthy of the Neumann name. Just like the 20s, I would say the 30s are also quite comfortable. And the NDH30s are absolutely outstanding for mixing and mastering. You get a great balance across the frequency spectrum, and they're very detailed and easy to make mix decisions with. Overall, the 30s, in my opinion, are a great value. There's mixing and mastering headphones literally 5, 6, 7 times as much as this, so these are a great value. The one con for the 30s is since it's an open back design, it's not good for tracking. So there you have it, two outstanding sets of headphones. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video. This is just my unbiased opinion. I paid for both of these sets of headphones with my own money, and Neumann doesn't know I'm making this video. So if you got some value out of this video today, would you hit that like button? That helps me out so much. Also, subscribe to this channel, turn on that bell for notifications. I put out new videos every single week, and I don't want you to miss any of them. And go get yourself a nice cappuccino and hang out on my channel for a little longer. YouTube recommends this video for you. Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll see you in the next video.